All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Inner Sanctums YouTube channel. And today we are going to be previewing Team Victoria's State Shield campaign for Quidditch Australia. The State Shield is Australia's premier event for representative Quidditch or quad ball, but it's still Quidditch for now in Australia. So we will be referring to it as Quidditch throughout this video. As I said, top level representative Quidditch. There's going to be two teams from New South Wales, two teams from Queensland, and one Victorian team competing this year on the 1st and 2nd of October in Queensland. And joining us from Team Victoria is Nathan Morton. Nathan, how are you?
Feeling pretty good, thank you. Yeah,
That's good to hear. So we'll get straight into it. How's the preparation been going?
it's been pretty good for us. Been training basically nearly every single week, getting the team together, practicing basically hours every single week. Still getting used to the new tackling rules that have been introduced. Definitely been a little bit of a sticking point around some of the things that we do, but no, I think we look very good. I think it'll show through the training that we've done.
I'm glad you mentioned the new tackling rules. For those who are unaware, for State Shield being introduced is two-arm tackling, which is very, very new to the sport. Previously, it's just been one-arm tackling, and so I guess how difficult has it been trying to adapt to that? And do you think it's something that Victoria might choose not to implement and just stick to the traditional one-arm tackling?
Definitely something that I personally feel very comfortable with. I have a strong background in Australian football. Two-arm tackling, very much the norm there, and tackling from any direction. So I've been doing my best to try and get everybody or as many people as I can on the same page about that. And definitely the short turnaround between finding out about two-arm tackling and the tournament itself, pretty unideal conditions to really learn under that amount of pressure. But the team has shown a lot of good strides in terms of their ability to pick it up quite quickly and be able to show really good signs of being quite confident, quite great tacklers when they need to be. Yeah.
That's I guess that's good to hear. Yeah, it has been a very very quick turnaround process. As you mentioned, you've been training basically every single week, but you were also over with the Drop Bears in Ireland for the European Games. You're going to have a couple of teammates with you who were there in Ireland. Does that help build the extra chemistry, or because you guys all play together in the state league, either on the same team or on different teams, is that a non-factor, I guess?
Definitely not a non-factor. Being able to play more Quidditch, especially representative Quidditch, with your teammates is huge. And I think it'll definitely be a really good thing for some of us that we've been able to play together. However, it's not the be all and end all, especially when traditionally Victoria has been able to. It's been so concentrated that we've been able to get together for quite easily, just any time we want, and to train anytime we want. And so, yeah, we're separated into all these different teams, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we don't know how to work together, despite the fact that we may not have played on the Drop Bears. So I would say it's really great to be able to play with the Drop Bears teammates and have them on our team. But there are a lot of people around me who I feel very comfortable playing with, and they're all pretty amazing athletes.
And then I guess I'll flip that question as well. You're also going to be playing against a lot of your Drop Bears teammates across New South Wales, the two New South Wales teams and the Queensland teams. is having that experience of having played with them at a representative level going to help in Victoria's preparations, or is it something that look, it's a different team, they're going to set up slightly differently, like that sort of thing?
I expect particularly the New South Wales team to set up quite similarly to the Australian team. Not exactly the same. They have obviously a different head coach. They have different pairs of beaters. They definitely have enough differences in their workings that we're not 100% sure what to prepare for and how they're going to go about it. But with both keepers being the same and a large chasing contingent being the same, the broad strokes I think will be similar. I always love getting out and playing representative Quidditch and playing against like Team New South Wales. I've played in all of them so far, like every single one, and nothing quite gets the adrenaline going like playing against a strong New South Wales team who takes the game to you as much as we can take the game to them.
Yeah, and I guess with New South Wales, the way the game here in this state, it sets up very much for a driving style. Do you guys know how you're going to potentially shut that driving style down? Is it going to be keeping bludger control, or is it going to be trying to actually take the tackles to them to shut them down where they stand?
I might be giving too much away. No. Oh, look, we back our team, honestly. Like, we've had a lot of strong tacklers traditionally in Victoria, and I absolutely think we're going to be able to take the game to New South Wales when they start driving at us. We don't expect that'll be the only thing that New South Wales bring. We know just how dangerous, particularly their female chasers can be with their really strong hands and really quick passes. So it's not the be all and end all, but stopping the big boys on the drive has been something that Victoria's had to contend with for a long time, and being able to do it this time is no different for us. We're ready.
One thing that a lot of people may not know about you is your versatility on the pitch. You can play every position with ease and at quite an elite level, having cycled around a lot of different positions at the representative level. Are you going to be focused strictly on beating this time around, or is that versatility going to come in handy in the on day 2 of the tournament?
I definitely like to play versatile and be available whenever for whatever. However, my role in this team is probably a little bit more settled, that I'll be on the quaffle game a little bit more. We're still going to be bringing an incredible beating contingent. Like, make no mistake, there's a lot coming there, and kind of frees me up to play elsewhere. So that's how I expect things to be, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that'll stay the same. Like you said, I can swap at a moment's notice, go somewhere else, and maybe I will.
You're going to be helped by the arrival on day 2 of Michelle Mannering, and there's an article up on the Inner Sanctum right now featuring Michelle that you can go and check out, and the link will be in the description below. She's unable to make it for day 1. How key is that arrival on day 2, that reinforcement going to be, especially after the body's been beaten down a little bit on day 1 for Team Victoria?
Yeah, fresh legs are amazing, aren't they? Come in to get a Team Australia chaser on day 2 will be extremely helpful. It will definitely also allow us to work our lines a little bit differently and make things just a little bit more flexible for us in the way that we run around on the pitch and how we're going to take the games to opposition teams. Michelle's a really good player in that aspect. She can play her position really well and just bring the extra set of legs. Really looking forward to it.
Is there anyone that is going to stand out on Team Victoria that people should perhaps keep an eye on? like a player feature, I guess. Like, is there any particular player that people should keep an eye on the live stream?
No one in particular. I think maybe for Victoria, definitely watch out for our our teamwork as a team. This Victorian team is coming in a little bit differently to past Victorian teams, in that maybe we have less of those big driving boys that Australia is pretty renowned for, and in particular New South Wales has been renowned for. But definitely Victoria in the past has had their own, and it's making us play a different style. Like, we've not had a focal point on our offense of someone who maybe we can pass the ball to and say, help us bail us out of this situation. The ball needs to go in. So I think maybe that's the best answer, is like, yeah, we will play very differently, but I don't think there's a particular person to focus on. It's more how we're going to work around being a very different team than the past.
That's actually a good answer. So I guess just one more question, and I'll as in, it might seem like a dumb question on paper, but I'm guessing the goal for Victoria is to walk away victorious again.
Yeah, absolutely. That's always the key for this Victorian squad. We don't worry about so much being like a results orientated group, in terms of we can really only put out the best performance on the park that we can. But we believe that our best Quidditch can win the tournament, and that's kind of the important point for us. We think that at our best, when we're playing the game we want to play, we can shut down our opposition effectively, no matter who they are, and that therefore means that our goal is to win the tournament. We want to stand on the top step and walk away knowing that we've done everything that we can, and that we've earned what we've got. So yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, we'll take whatever comes. Like, we're aiming for the top.
Best of luck on the weekend at the State Shield. You can check out Quidditch Australia's socials that will have links to the live stream if you want to watch Team Victoria in action. As I said, best of luck, and I look forward to watching on the weekend.
Thank you very much.